everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. It's a little blustery out here, but that's okay. We still have a lot of work to do inside, so that'll keep us busy for today. Just a few more days until the first market of the season kicks off here, so it's going to be a busy one. But I want to thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you who don't know, my name's Cody, and thanks for joining me today. So I've been pretty busy this past week trying to get ready for our market season to kick off, and I'm sure some of you will remember this used to be where I had my wood shop all set up. So everything has been cleaned out of here and cleaned up and ready to go. So we are now open for our vendors to come and set up here. There's a quick look. So yeah, I've been really busy this past week getting everything ready for the season to start here. So looking forward to that. Yeah, why don't I just take you on a quick little tour and I'll show you what we got caught up on here. Not that this is new and I still need to take the tape off, but here are the stairs that I had redone. So heading upstairs here, hope that's not too fast for the motion sickness there, but here are the stair treads, get in on that. So this is the one of the last projects we worked on, and then up here the landing, I put down new vinyl flooring. And this is what I've been busy on this past week. So been racking my brain trying to figure out how to get the seeds displayed in a, I don't know, in the best possible way. You know, it wasn't going to cost too much money or be too difficult to build. So I came up with this pretty simple structure here. I just took deck boards and fastened them together in an L shape there, and then attached them just like you see here. Then I put screws in there just to kind of act as little bumpers for the seed packets, so you can get each variety in there like that. Still don't know what I'm going to do with the labels, where I want to put those, but I'll get that figured out here today. So anywho, there's roughly 200 different pockets there, so I've got about 200 different varieties of seed ready to go. And I got the second one back over here. And yeah, so I'll get this kind of organized today. That's a big part of the job. And it should keep you busy for most of the day. So yeah, as you can tell earlier in the intro here, it's a little bit blustery out there today, a bit of a spring snow squall. But it's nice to stay busy and warm and dry inside today. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get to work. Okay, there we go. So I've got all the tags on the shelves here, so that's all ready to go. The next thing to do is, of course, get the seed packets to match up with their tag, just to make it easier for customers to be able to see what they're going to be growing. And yeah, so I'll get on that. But it was pretty straightforward. All I did was just take some packing tape, make a little loop, stick the picture in that loop, and then tape it to where above the seed is going to go. I'll show you over here. I've got one ready to go, so let me zoom in on that one for you. Okay, there you go. I don't know if it'll show up very well or not, but we've got the one variety here ready to go. This is the purple mist pea, and so you can see I've got the picture of what it's going to look like with the name, and then that corresponds to the name and the description on the seed packet. And yeah, there we go. So 199 more of those to do, and then we'll be all set to go for market day. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So I have all of the labels now on there, and I've got all the seed packets into their makeshift holders. So I've got the half of them over here, and then the other half over here. I don't think you can really see all that well, but they are here. Maybe I'll pan through there just to give you an idea as to what's happened. But yeah, that's a big project done. Still not finished with how it's going to be set up for market day, but it's going to be a lot easier now that I've got this organized and ready to go. So super excited. It was a great project, a lot of fun, and ready to get them moved out to find their new spring homes though. So yeah, I'll just do a quick pan over through here, everything, so you have a chance to see it, and yeah, let's keep going. I've got 5 packets of each variety all ready to go. So like I say, that's about 200 varieties times 5. If my math is correct, that's 1,000 packages all ready to go. So I've been pretty busy this week getting all that organized. It's been a lot of fun. Try not to move too fast here, don't want anyone getting motion sickness. Now you can see on the back row there, I do have a few more pictures I need to print out and put on there, just as a point of reference. But here is the other side. I don't think you can get a very good look at what each of those varieties are, but just want to give you a little idea as to what I've been working on this past week here. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I'm super happy with how everything turned out. It was a lot of fun getting all this organized and ready to go, and I can't wait to share these seeds with everybody on Friday. So our first market day is coming up here pretty darn quick. So super excited about that, all ready to go. And yeah, I have a few more things left to do before I call it a day, so let's move over and get those things done. About maybe a month ago, I took in some philodendron grays from a hardware store that weren't doing too good, and all the outer leaves had actually looked like they got cold frost damage, or even just ambient cold temperature because it was so darn cold. So anyway, I brought them home and I cut them all up and I put them in our prop boxes, and I wanted to show you how those are going. So let me flip the camera around here and let's have a quick look. Look at all of those happy brand new leaves that have come out from those poor sad little plants. I think I was able to get, I'd have to go back and check the numbers, but I think I got around 50 cuttings out of those few plants. Let me see if I'll pick this one up here for you so you can see. But oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if it'll focus or not, but right where my finger is there, that is a brand new root, and look at all those leaves coming out. There we go. It's already on its, pushing out its second leaf, so that's huge. Really, really exciting. I'm going to let the roots develop a little bit more on this, oops, sorry, and I'll get it all potted up, and that is another plant ready to go for market. Here's another one, just look at that. Let's focus in on that one. Isn't that color just beautiful? Yeah, just stunning. I don't want to bug them too much, but let's have a look at the roots here. Oh yeah. There we go. There's a good one, if it'll focus. I don't want to bug these guys too much, but anyway. There we go. So yeah, super exciting. That was a prop box project number 1, I guess. And the last project I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on is our ginger. So a couple weeks ago, I took some ginger just from the grocery store and put it in the prop box to see if it would grow and develop. And I found, like I said, this giant ginger here, and then I also had some smaller ginger that I had picked up as well, that's being this here. So I just want to do a little quick comparison. So the ginger itself is massive, but it has not put out one single shoot or root. And actually, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's all just rotten. Like, look at that. I don't know if that'll come up or not, but see, it's just rotten. And the smell is quite atrocious. So I'm going to put this in the compost pile because there's no life there. It's just dead. And oh, there might be one little growth nub there. I don't know if you can see that. That little white dot there, that is, it looks like, honestly, the only growth point on this massive ginger. Something that was the size of my head, which, if you'll remember, is pretty large. So quite interesting. And then I picked up this organic ginger. Mind you, it's way smaller and more expensive, but most pieces are looking a lot like this. We actually have green growth coming out of this guy. I'll just leave it there, see if it'll focus. But a ton of shoots on just a tiny little root, or I guess rhizome. There's another one on the backside you can see there. So I didn't intend on this to be an experiment between organic versus, I guess you'd call it conventional farming methods. But I think it's pretty clear to see the difference between taking care of what you're putting into your body, what you're eating, as well as how it's growing. So I know this type of garlic, highly intensive farming, a lot of chemical, whether it's fertilizers or pesticide, herbicide, those sorts of things, to get them this size. Whereas up here, we have an organic style of ginger, of food. And just look at the difference between the growth rates. So I would say that this rhizome, this root, is far more healthy than something like this. I didn't do a taste test, and I'm sure this stuff tastes fine, but when it's put into a situation where it's meant to grow and be healthy, it just rots. So take that for what you will, but it's a good metaphor for what you put into your body and what your body can do with that. So I would personally much rather have something that is healthy and can grow as opposed to something that literally just rots. So anywho, that was just a quick update on these two prop box things. Now one more thing to get on the go here. So the last thing to work on today is, I'm sure you remember or not, but I did some cutting boards, or more cutting boards. So I've got about 15 left to oil. I won't have time to get them all done in this video, but I just wanted to get them started just so you could see what they look like with the oil on the wood grain. So I think I'll just do a nice, smooth, quiet transition into some nice wood oiling here. So let's get into that part. Okay, there we go. So I still have a few more of those boards left to oil. I'm getting low on oil and I'm getting kind of tired, so I'm going to call it a day today. But yeah, so I think that was a great day all in all. It's still crazy windy and blustery and snowy outside, but that's okay. It's a nice day to work inside, so I'm glad I got all those seeds taken care of. The display looks pretty good. Give you an update on the propagation, seed starting, how that's all going, and then the cutting boards with the last batch before we got evicted there. And yeah, all that to say, I just want to thank you all so much if you made it this far in the video. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad that you're able to spend a bit of time with me this week. So next week, I guess, we have the market. So I'm going to try to do as much filming as I can there for everyone, just to kind of show that side of what we do here as well. So hopefully next week's video will be a little bit different and maybe exciting, and we'll see how she goes. But again, I want to thank everyone so much for watching, for spending some time with me and for hanging out, and I really do appreciate it. So I hope you have a great rest of your day with whatever it is that you get up to, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Bye now.